Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Maggie and I thought I would just make a quick get ready with me video while I give my thoughts on the new Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint foundation. I have already made an initial impressions video of using this foundation when I first got it, and from the moment I got this foundation it's been really nice to use. It applies really easily. It gives you a very natural like finish and it's very light on the skin. But I thought since I'm going to be putting on foundation today, I would again show you the application and then give you my thoughts on the foundation. Before we get started with the application, I'm just going to read through some of the claims of the foundation on the website. This foundation is formulated with 95% naturally derived ingredients, pairing the lightness and radiance of a powder with the perfection of a foundation. It's a 24-hour wear, no transfer formula, and guarantees a beautiful, healthy glow. So far, I do believe 24-hour wear because I've worn this pretty much every day for the past few weeks. And at the end of the day, the foundation does stay on my skin. No transfer formula, that is not true for me anyway. I tend to sort of, touch my face while I'm working, and that's mainly when I notice that there is a bit of transfer. So for me at least, I've used this foundation without setting it with powder, with setting it with powder, with setting spray, without setting spray, and I always got a little bit of transfer throughout no matter what. And the last claim says it's a beautiful healthy glow. That much I agree with. It does give you a really nice, it's a very subtle glow, but it does look healthy. And I do tend to put a lot of skincare on before I apply foundation. So the one thing I will say that I did notice is that when I initially swatched this on the back of my hand is drier than my skin because I just do a lot of skin prep on my face before I put on makeup, and it does look a little bit drier on my hand than on my face. On the back of my hand it looked a bit matte, but on my face it did give me a healthier glow to my skin. The other two things that I would like to mention about this foundation is that it does contain alcohol and it does contain fragrance. I have not had any issues with this foundation, but I just wanted to mention that it does contain alcohol quite high up on the ingredient list, and it does contain fragrance. The fragrance is quite light. I do smell it when I apply it on my face, but my nose doesn't work that well. So it might be stronger for others than for me, but I do notice a slight fragrance, especially when I apply it on my skin. But as soon as I'm done with the application, I don't smell it anymore. Or maybe my nose just gets used to it and I don't, it doesn't bother me anymore. I do have swatches of this foundation on a previous video that I have done, and I will link that in the description of this video. So I'm just going to push my hair back and then we can put on my foundation for the day. I have been using this foundation with the Rèphr brush that I recently purchased. And this is the Rephr 31, and it's a really nice slanted flat top brush, and it's quite dense. I mainly like to use this type of foundation brush because it helps to stretch out the foundation. It applies in very even layers and it gives you a very light finish of the foundation. I've just been using one pump of this foundation. So I put one pump of this foundation on the back of my hand and I go in with my foundation brush, and I like to just sort of coat the brush with foundation, and then I just put it on. And the reason why I like a slanted brush is because I can really just get into this under eye area with my foundation. The one other thing that I noticed about this brush is that because it stretches out the foundation and applies it in such thin layers, I don't really get build up of the foundation under my eyes where I have these fine lines. I'm gonna go in with the rest of the foundation on the other side of my face. This is what the foundation looks like with one pump, applied very lightly across my entire face. So I'm going to zoom you in a little. This is what it looks like zoomed in. I'm going to do a very natural looking eye look today using my Victoria Beckham EyeWear sticks. I have the shades Pecan and Caramel. They are really creamy. I will swatch Pecan and I'll blend them out as well. I have swatched these on a YouTube short and I will link that in the description. Once these set, they don't budge. I'm gonna go in with Pecan. I'm gonna go in with the EyeWear shade in Caramel just to add a little bit of highlight in the center of my eyes. And this is what it looks like with the shade Caramel on top of Pecan. A quick check-in on my foundation, and like I've said, I don't notice any kind of creasing under my eyes or where I have fine lines. I do get a little bit of creasing on my eyelid prior to applying my eye makeup, but I usually just blend that away. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like with a finished face of makeup. I'm going to come in a little bit closer. I decided to add a little bit more of the eyewear in the shade Caramel in the inner corner of my eyes. And then I wanted a pop of blue, so I went in with the Satin Kajal liner in the shade Surfside. And this is the finished look. My lips are Velvet Sorcery by Eldridge. Overall, I'm really enjoying using the Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint foundation. I know that it is a bit pricey. I paid 56 euros for this in Ireland, but overall I really enjoy using this foundation. It's really lightweight. It does feel light. The claim is that it has a lightness of a powder, which I feel is true to the formula of the foundation. But even though it does have a lightness to it and it does dry down and oxidize after a while, it doesn't look dry on my skin, and I'm particularly happy about that because I do have dry skin. So it does feel quite natural and glowy on the skin even after it's dried down. For today, I'm not going to use any setting spray. I will go about my day and then I will check in later to show you what it looks like at the end of the day. So it's about 5:30 p.m. and I thought I would do a check-in. So I went to get my hair done, and I wish my hair would look like this in every video, every day, but it's not possible. I'm gonna zoom you in. The foundation is pretty much the same as this morning. No further creasing, especially under the eyes or around this area of my mouth where I've got wrinkles. The only difference is that my lips are now a mixture of Velvet Sorcery and the Bisou Balm Betis. And the only reason for that is that's the only thing that I had in my handbag when I went out. But aside from that, the foundation still looks good. I had my hair washed at the salon, and well, it's not like they washed my face, but nothing happened to my foundation. It is almost 8 p.m. and I thought I would do a final check-in, so I'm just gonna remove my glasses and come in closer. And my makeup still looks good. I can see my eye makeup smudging a little bit. That's normal for me with my allergies and hay fever. Apart from that, the makeup looks good. This is what the Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint foundation usually looks like for me at the end of the day. It's not the full coverage face that I had on this morning, and this is with me, working, going out, getting my hair done. I watched a movie. I was busy editing the earlier portion of this video, and usually when I do that, I've got my hands all over my face, and so I tend to get a bit of transfer out because of that. But I would say I'm very happy with how the foundation looks at this point in the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this foundation. And if you did enjoy watching this video, please give it a like and please subscribe for more beauty content from me. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day further. Bye-bye.